talk about. Speaking of dark and lovely, let's talk about the BRP 50 list, man.
Oh, that's how it's done. This is why you get paid the big bucks.
Yo, KP, you seen that? Come on, brother.
Yeah, I just did the LeBron and Dwayne Wade alley.
Yo, first off, shouts to the family BRP Black Wrestling Podcast for their BRP 50 list. For those who don't know, you should know, but if you don't know, they do this list every single year. It drops on Juneteenth. It's a list of the top 50 black wrestlers in the independents in WWE, AEW, everything. And it's been going on for quite some time now. But this year, they dropped their latest edition of it. They also had a Trick Williams interview to go along with it, which was fantastic. If you haven't checked it out, I definitely highly suggest that you do. But yeah, so let's look at this list, man. So how do you want to do 20 to 1, or
Let's
you want to start from 40?
let's do our top 50 picks from this top 50 list and see how our lists compare.
Shit, bet. Okay.
Nah, let's I guess let's start from 40 to 21, pick out who we like from that list.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, and then we'll work our way down pause from the rest of the list and any
All
notable rankings.
Yeah. So if you're watching on YouTube, you obviously see the graphic on the screen. So if you're not, I'm gonna read it out for you. So number 40, they have Charity King. At 39, they have O'Shea Edwards. 38, Leo Rush. 37, Max Caster. 36, Anthony Bowens. 35, Man Like Derice. I've never heard of him. 34, Javon Evans. 33, Keanu James. 32, Wesley. 31, Danny B. 30 is Our Truth. 29, Lee Moriarty. 28, Kofi Kingston. 27, Shane Taylor. 26, Kevin Knight. 25, Obafemi. 24, Queen Amanada. 23, Bobby Lashley. 22, Trisha Dora. And 21, Ricky Starks.
So what I walked away with from this list is I don't know if you can even make a list like this when I first started watching wrestling, in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
But for there to be a list of 50 black wrestlers, and even the people from the 50s to the 40s are like legit talents where you're like, oh nah, they can put on a match. And then you get to the 40 to the 39s and you're like, all right, now we have actual names here. We're dialed in. There's talent that I've seen that have put on so many good matches. This is what it's all about. This is the growth of wrestling, and every time we go to all these events, for example, Andreas Hale, everything that he's doing, everything Big E has been pushing. Every time we go to a Wale Mania and they push for inclusiveness in wrestling and stuff like that. This is what it's about, because not even, bro, 15 years ago, 10 years ago, when I'm in high school, there wasn't even that many wrestlers of color, black wrestlers. And for there to be just a plethora now where anybody can be a household name any given night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that when this list comes out, there's new names and bigger names every single year.
Every year, nah, it's a fact. It's becoming more and more common.
Yeah.
And that is a beautiful thing. Before you just mentioned, you said if there's anything that stands out to me, and there's two things specifically that stand out to me, and it's Bobby Lashley and Ricky Starks, where they're ranked. So Ricky Starks is ranked number 21, and Bobby Lashley is ranked 23.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to say it's crazy because, we're considering the year that they had. And the timeline for this is from May last year to May this year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So I'm looking at the list from last year. Bobby Lashley was number 3 and Ricky Starks was number 4.
Mm-hmm.
So this is kind of a big drop off. for these two gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? Considering just last year where you were ranked, and now this year it's like this year we begging for Ricky Starks. We haven't seen Ricky Starks in what 3 months,
I
two
don't
three.
even know how long. It's been a very long time for
Yeah,
Ricky Starks.
we haven't seen Ricky Starks in a long time, and Bobby
I've seen
Lashley,
him more at WrestleMania than I've seen him in AEW.
real shit. And I don't know what's going on with Bobby Lashley right now. I haven't seen much of him either.
Mhm.
Shit, over the past year, Bobby Lashley fell. It was like a lot of stop start with him.
Yeah,
And shit, the same thing with Ricky Starks. To be honest with you, there's a lot of stop start shit with him. But yeah, that specifically, those two names, kind of jumped out because I know for sure last year they were ranked higher than that.
yeah,
And I just checked. I'm on the website right now, the BRP website. They were two. They were 3 and 4 last year, which is kind of, you know what I'm saying. It's like damn. I think
and
Wesley was also. Let me see. Wesley was he was number 5 last year, and this year he was 32, but that's because of injury. So
yeah. And also I want to shout out the whole presentation, the rollout, the
mm,
the way BRP has been putting out these lists every year. It's only gotten better, to be honest. And if they do end up putting out like a physical copy of this list, I need parts. I need one. But this is fire. I love everything about it. I love the cover that they posted, everything like that. But
mm,
listen, BRP. Listen, I don't want to be that guy who debates lists and things like that. But Brandon Watts, he needs consideration for next year. I'm just saying. He's one half of the tag team, Milk Chocolate. He can go. That's all I'm gonna say. Great worker, great talent. Just give my boy Brandon Watts a little looksy. That's all I'm
is
saying.
that your man's that we had seen at Laboom that time?
Yes, we did see him at Laboom. He was wrestling on there. I don't even think I knew he was going to be wrestling on there until we got there. But did did I go to high school with him? Possibly. Did I used to take the 12 bus every single day to and from school, and he would also be on the 12 bus and we talk? Perhaps.
Hmm.
But I'm just saying, consideration.
You said he's one half of the tag team. What, Milk Chocolate?
Milk chocolate.
Okay, all right. I get. I assume he's the chocolate, and his other tag team partner is Wild White Man.
Yeah, you are correct.
Shasta, what's his name? Brandon Watts.
Brandon Watts. He does a lot of work at CZW.
Okay.
He's worked in AEW before, done a couple matches. Um, Listen, he's from the Bronx.
Okay.
It's a real
Shouts,
one. Come on,
a lot of
I'm just saying.
representation, man. Shouts to Brandon Watts, man.
Yeah,
For sure.
Shouts to Miracle Watts too.
For sure.
There we go.
do we want to continue this list, or are we moving on?
Yeah, yeah. I want to see
Oh,
the top 20.
here we go.
So also, real quick, I want to say a man like Derice. If I'm butchering your name, I apologize. But that's also the good thing about this list. I said I don't know who that is, but now that he's on this list, I can go look and see who this is. I can check this person out.
Yep.
I'm saying 35 is a pretty high rank for somebody I don't know, so I'm gonna definitely go and check this person out. But let's see what the top 20 is talking about. So at 20 we got Brian Keith. 19 we have AJ Francis. 18 we have Janai Kai. 17 Calvin Tankman. 16 Michael Oku. 15 Myron Reed. 16 Jay Cargill. 13 Khan. 12 Suge D. 11 Chris Bay. 10 Ricochet. 9 Trey Miguel. 8 Alex Kane. 7 Darius Carter. 6 Athena. 5 Naomi. 4 Trick Williams. 3 Willow Nightingale. 2 Bianca Belair. And 1 Carmelo Hayes. Shouts to Melo, man. Number 1.
Listen, I don't want to be that guy, but I can't help but to notice that there's a name that has been omitted from the list.
What name
Uh,
is that, sir?
I'm honestly not even joking. I forgot his bitch ass name. What's his name? Sean? Shane? Oh, Swerve Strickland.
Swerve.
That's for you, Swerve, right there. You see, that's your list. That's your ranking.
To be fair, he did ask was it last year or 2 years ago to be taken off the list? I think it was last year, if I remember correctly.
And then he went on a pod complaining about it.
Yeah. It might have been, no, it might have been 2 years ago. But either way, he was on the list. And at the time, he was ranked at 19, which was a solid rank considering he wasn't in AEW for that long. He had just left WWE, came to AEW, and you work your way up, you doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? So he was ranked 19, which was suitable. Complained about it. He said, "Take me off this list." All right, cool. But it's crazy because considering the year he's had, he's been on the road. He would have been number one. Swerve probably, bro, no lie. Swerve probably would have been number one on this list.
I want the listeners go in the comment section and comment where you think Swerve would rank in this list had he been there.
Bro, had he not complained and made a big deal about where he was ranked, was he not bitching? You feel me? Had he not been bitching years ago,
One of the things he complained about to try to justify his point was where Bobby Lashley was ranked. He was like, think about everything Bobby Lashley has done in his career, and this is where you put him. And it's like, my
he
guy.
purposely tried to not understand the whole point of the list. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's like going, oh my God, Patrick Ewing's on the Magic. How is he not an all-star?
And he was mad at Melo too because he was like, "Yo, how could somebody who just came be ranked higher?" You know what I'm saying? So it was just a lot of shit. It was a lot of pettiness. And he was being upset. And I feel like had he just embraced where he was, embraced the list, embraced the people who made the list, and was like, "Yo, this is cool. Shouts to y'all for making this. Salute." You know what I'm saying? Like everybody else does. Literally, Mello done shouted out the list. Bianca, like there's mad people that done shouted out the list. I was like, "Yo, this is dope. I appreciate this." Except him, and it's like, "Yo, had you just embraced it a year later, 2 years later, bro, you would have been clear number one. You're AEW champion now. He's had a hell of a year. I'm not going to front like he hasn't. I don't fuck with him, but that doesn't mean that he hasn't been putting on good matches. That he's not a good wrestler. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, had you just not been a dickhead, you probably would have been number one. You know what I'm saying? And that's the sad part. But I'm not even about to say what I was going to say. But yeah, shouts to Mello. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're the number one on the BRP 50 list this year. Well deserved. He's had a hell of a year, and he's been cooking on Smack. He's coming to the main roster. He's doing his thing. He just pinned Randy Orton for a qualifying spot in the Money in the Bank. So Melo's doing just fine, man. I'm glad with everything he's doing. He's rolling. And shit, everybody in the top 10, they've been rolling too. You know what I'm saying? Can you pull that top 10 back up, KP? I was about to play the harmonica, but yeah, everybody in the top 10, they've been doing their thing. Ricochet, Trey Miguel, Alex Kane, Darius Carter is somebody. I don't know if y'all have ever seen Darius Carter wrestle. I don't know if y'all are familiar with Darius Carter, but he's probably one of my favorite independent workers.
Mm.
I've seen him wrestle a bunch of times at Jobber Slam and shit. Shouts to Jobber Tears. I've seen him wrestle at Jobber Slam a bunch, and that nigga is nice. He's good.
I'm gonna have to do my Googles.
Yeah, nah, Darius Carter is nice, man. I've seen, I bro, and this isn't like high school gyms, bro. I'm watching like five. To me, it's 5 stars to me. Damn it, he's putting on a killer of a match, bro. Shouts to Math. Shouts to Dan. Shouts to Math. Shouts to my boy. Damn, I'm forgetting your name. But
Come on,
anyway,
E. How can you forget a name?
my fault. But anyway, Anyways, Darius Carter, bro. If y'all have not checked this guy out, if y'all don't know about him, he's good. He's very good.
All right, let's play a little game. Let's do a little foresight game. Who do you on this list see moving up in ranking for next year?
Moving up in ranking next year. Who do I see moving up?
Now we potting.
Obafemi's gonna move up.
Mm-hmm.
Javon Evans is gonna move up. I see him being in like the 20s next year.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Jade is gonna move up.
Mm-hmm.
You said Kofi got to move up?
I didn't say anything.
Nah, KP said that. He said Kofi got to move up. Where's Kofi at? Kofi is 28. He might have to move down. I'm being honest with you. He might have to. Kofi don't do it for me no more. How he does for y'all, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm probably the only one on the break the new day up island.
Relax.
It's just me, man.
Just let them play it out for the rest of their careers until Big E comes back for one last run, hopefully.
Oh man, they don't need to, bro.
Listen, I see Ricky Starks. I think he can move up. I think there's potential for that. All he has to do is show up one day somewhere.
Yeah,
it don't even matter where.
Ricky or not?
What happened?
I said, did I say Ricky or no?
I don't believe so.
If I didn't say Ricky, Ricky's definitely moving up.
Yeah, Oba Fime is definitely moving up.
I think Oba's gonna be top 10 next year.
Yeah, Wesley, I think he's gonna move up.
Mm-hmm.
Kiana James, there's so much talent in that women's division that she can have the potential to move up. She just needs to grow in these moments and have better on mic skills, and a top 20 spot is secured.
That's a fact. Also,
Leo Rush has been going crazy on the indies. You know, he's creating moments.
I think I forgot her name. She's on NXT. She's the women's North American champion.
Isn't that Kiana James?
Nah, Kiana James is the she looked white, but she's not. Like Kiana James legit looks like a white woman. It's like, yo, what is she doing here?
I thought that was Soul.
Nah, well, Soul's also she got a.
Oh, Kalani Jordan. Oh, my fault. Kiana James. I don't even know who you are. That one's on me. I was thinking of Kalani Jordan this entire time. It's the K and the J. That one's on me.
Common mistake, man. It's all good.
Kiana James, you're probably really good. You know what? Everything I said, that applies to you. I don't know if you're in NXT or not.
That's literally, you remember that Jadakiss clip from Drink Champs where he took back the debt? That's what you just did.
Oh man, my fault.
Did, man.
That one's on me.
I think Kalani Jordan's gonna be higher up next year. She's gonna be on this list.
Top 20.
For sure.
Oh man.
Shouts to the BRP 50 list. Shouts to Black Wrestling Podcast. That's family, man. Once again, if you haven't checked out this list, if you haven't checked out their interview with Trick, go and do that, man.
Listening to the Black Announce Table.
I like your guys' style.